This video was brought to you by Elbilmek, ABRP, Stormberg, Kempower and bilkomponenter. Right, we're back home. Let's take a look at the result. So you see that the Model X did it in roughly 4 seconds. It's supposed to be 3.9 seconds. But you know, the confusing part is that Tesla, when they have long range or rear-wheel drive, whatever, they will then take the regular 0 to 100 time. But for performance cars like Plaid or a Model 3 Performance, they will then spec it, or their supplied 0 to 100 time is against with the 1 foot rollout. So in that regard, okay, in our test we were slightly slower than the spec. But it's most likely because we have the Nyland R5 EV tires. They're known to be soft, and in all the acceleration tests I've done recently with winter tires, they will perform worse. It's not only Tesla, it is with other EVs also, other brands also. But keep in mind that this is a relatively large car, heavy car, and even with 750 horsepower, okay, it still goes like a beast. But what about against other EVs in the same price range? Well, if you scroll further up, you see that Neo EL8, that is a 6-seater. Model X is a 7-seater. So it's roughly in the same weight class, size class, right? EL8 is just the real beast here. It is even faster than the Model X. And also it weighs more. Has slightly less power, at least according to display, but probably a flatter curve. So, I mean, this is a real beast. According to spec, it's supposed to be 4.1, but it does it faster than Tesla. Huh? Okay, but it was with summer tires. Okay, just bear that in mind. But we could also compare against another car. Okay, it's not a 7-seater, but it is roughly in the same price range, around 1 million NOK. Actually, up here, the EL8 is kind of the cheapest. It's only around 950 NOK, 950k NOK if you buy the battery. But most people, they will rent the battery. But okay, anyway, okay. But then here, SQ6 is roughly 1 million NOK, same price as Model X, but it's just a 5-seater. But in comparison, you see that the SQ6 is slower than the Tesla. It's of course a little bit heavier, but also only 500 horsepower, but maybe a flatter curve. When it comes to noise though, then the Model X doesn't do it that well. Okay, it's still an improvement over before. I don't think I have any measurement of Model X. Let me just check here. Model X, well, we have this, I don't know, this is with Windrun. Yeah, this is probably with, this is Optimus Prime, long time ago, with summertime Windrun. At 67 decibel, that's not very good, is it? Well, fortunately, the Raven was slightly worse, because I don't know why. You see, so actually the Model X, they were quite noisy in the past, and then fortunately, yeah, I also did some Nerios run. You see, still 65 decibel. Okay, maybe not the best, but then here, so this is. I guess it's okay. The Nerios were also known to be very quiet, but overall I get the impression that the new Model X is quieter than the before, and also it has something to do with the Nyland R5 tires, and the EV actually means that it has the acoustic foam. So then, yeah, then it's still okay. Right? I mean, 66 decibels still looks okay, but I feel like it is noisier than Highland. And you see Highland even, this is, well, I mean, it's Model 3, but the Highland even has 20-inch, so it's relatively low profile tires. If you had 19 or 18-inch on Model 3 Highland, we probably get even better result than this. So, I mean, it's not that great, right, compared to some of the other cars here. But again, let's compare against the SQ6 then. SQ6 is up here, 63 decibel. Again, Nyland R5 tires, not balloon tires, you know, just, but still, the SQ6 is just incredibly quiet compared to the Model X. And then what about the Neo EL8 I tried? Well, that was with summer tires, but look here, EL8 is on top. And in general, summer tires, they are noisier than winter tires. They're roughly 1.5 decibel noisier, and still the EL8 just comes on top here. So you see, a Model X was great when it came out in 2016, right? Wait, how many? Is that 8 years ago? No, sorry, 6 years ago. 6 years ago, Model X was outstanding back then. There was no other competitors, but I feel like they haven't really improved that much. So when they come out now, right? Okay, maybe it wasn't this year, but last year, it's not that great compared to other cars coming out roughly the same year. Okay, maybe they came out 6 months or 1 year later than Model X, but I feel like Model X is nice. It has good alien technology like Octoval and the Tesla software. We can always discuss how good or bad it is, but the interior in general is somewhat sparse in the Model X compared to, for example, the SQ6 or the EL8 I compared against. EQS SUV is 1.5, 2 times more in price. So yeah, EQE SUV, maybe that's also 1.5 million. So at least the other cars I mentioned now, they are roughly in the same price range. But when you get, if you get the Neo EL8, you just get a faster car and a quieter car, and also more features, you know, like 360 camera, head-up display, right? Tesla, what do you get? Fart sounds, and you get autopilot strikes, you get nagging, beeping, you get phantom braking, and what else? You get bad wiper logic. Yeah. So I'm just being brutally honest now about Tesla, that unfortunately it might not be the best deal. And when it comes to these two like tests now, when noise and acceleration is unfortunately just average. So yeah, I don't know about you guys, but that's how it is. I'm just the messenger. So that's gonna be it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, thank you for watching, and talk to you later.